Okay, so today we are at a different angle, as you can see. I want to talk to you guys about my blush collection. So I do have a few viewers here, so I just want to show you my blush collection. I have two drawers, one with cream, one with powder, and I have a couple of new ones here that I'm holding for a future video. Yeah, so let's get started. So let's start with what we have in the back here. So I have the LYS blush in the shade Kindness. This is such a nice light wearable peach. I love it. It's beautiful. It's so creamy. Like, look at that. It's so beautiful. I love this shade. Very soft, and it blends nicely without picking up your foundation. I love this blushes. This is one of their big ones here. Yeah, so definitely recommend this LYS blushes. And then I have three more, which this one's came, it was like a Christmas set. And I got them because I love how little they are and easy to travel. And I love the shades that I picked up. I think that they're just so unique and beautiful. Let me swatch them for you. So the top layer, after you don't use it for a while, it gets a little bit darker. But there's the shade. I don't know if they have them, and this was limited edition, but this is the shade Empower. Look how pigmented they are. This is the shade Unforgettable. We have this nice one, which is more of a movie one, in the shade Grateful. I think that they're so pretty. So yeah, these are my LYS cream blushes. This is the cream drawer, as you can see. And they kind of go back there. Then, let's move this way. Okay, these are drugstore ones, and they're all cream. And these are the pigmented Co-Beauty ones. I won't swatch them. These are super pigmented. So I have the shade Dreamy 73 and then Pure 59. Beautiful shades, pigmented, very similar to the Glossier ones that I have here. I love these ones from the drugstore. So you can only find this at Shoppers because they only sell Co-Beauty in Canada, unfortunately. Also Revlon, you can find this in the US. These are such beautiful shades. I love this shade in particular. Let me swatch it. This is the shade 110, and they're called the Superfood Complex Glycerin Gel Serum Blush. I love that it's a serum blush and it has some nice skincare ingredients, and you can see it's thick. It's not too creamy for it to like leak everywhere, but it blends very softly. It looks really pretty. So you can't go wrong with this because even though they look intense, they don't transfer intense. You can blend them easily. Oh, I have my Tower 28. Aren't this pretty? I love Tower 28. Beautiful blushes. Packaging looks really pretty. However, it's very easy to break. You can see some of them are already kind of cracked and broken, but I love them. So I have Power Hour. You can see it comes off. So pretty. Power Hour. I have to be very gentle. Very similar is Office Hours. Or Office, yeah, Hours. The Hour has an S here. It's more of a pinky one. I love Power Hour a lot. This is Magic Hour. Magic Hour is more soft, everyday. Anyone can use this. More of a light peach. Oh, and then we have the Tower 28 Happy Hour, which this makes me happy, this color. This looks so pretty on the cheek and on the lips. Oh, I love them. So here they are. Love my Tower 28 blushes. So beautiful. Let's move on to Merit. Merit is right here. I love my Merit blushes as well. I have Après and Beverly Hills. So let me swatch them for you. So here is Beverly Hills. That's so pretty. Beverly Hills, and then Après is this more of a wine color, but it has this nice pink undertone. Very pretty. Look at those. And they last so beautiful on the cheek. Again, they're more sheer. The Tower 28 is a little bit more stronger in color, but if you build this up, they're gonna look beautiful on your cheek. That. Okay, so let's move on to this row right here. I have my Makeup by Mario and the shade Dusty Rose. This is the Soft Pop Blush Stick. So it comes with the blush on one end and a brush on the other, which is removable if you need to wash it. But Dusty Rose, it's a very nice color. Do I have this in my collection in other blushes? Yes, I do. But this is a little bit more thicker. Very similar formula to the Tower 28 ones. Beautiful, right? And here I have a Fenty Beauty cream. This is in the shade Fuego Flush. This is a very unique one. That's why I kept it, because it has, I think I got this in like from BoxyCharm. But look at that nice orange. I think you can combine it. Let's see if we can combine this together. You have this beautiful, you know, unique orange shade, which is not as intense. Love this too. Let's move on to Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love this blush. This is in the shade Peach Caramel. The name, so again, it comes with a brush on one end. And the actual, look at that. The blush looks very bronzy, so it looks kind of like a bronzer. It's not a bronzer though, but it's a nice bronzy caramel shade. So it's really pretty. I love the shade so much. Gorgeous. And then we have Nude Sticks in Picante. I love watching Alana Davison, and this is her collaboration with Nude Sticks. And Picante is the shade that she came out with. And it's this nice bright red orange. But it's so beautiful as a blush on the cheek. Gorgeous shade she created. Like when you blend it, it's just amazing. So love my Nude Sticks blush. Then I have Wonder Beauty on the Glow. Now this one comes with a blush and a highlighter. And here's the highlighter on one end. It's a very nice champagne, very wearable highlighter. Look at that. It's so creamy and gorgeous. Melts into the skin. And then here we have the blush shade. And the blush shade is in the shade Bear. And this one, the highlighter is in Nude Glow. So that's the blush shade. So you can see the different shades. Different type of peaches and browns. Gorgeous. Okay, so another stick I have by Huda Beauty. And this is the Rebel Red Cheeky Tint. So this is another gorgeous shade. Look, you can use this on the lips as well. Aren't they all beautiful? I love blushes. And then Milk Makeup. These are so cute, so easy and fun to travel with. This is the lip and cheek in the shade Berg. So this is more on the not so pigmented side, but again, it can be built up. You can see the nice glowiness it gives and healthiness to the skin. And Lila B is another orange. This is quite old. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it for, but I don't want to get rid of it because it was expensive. So I'll just keep it to combine it with other blushes and make my own shades. You can see, look at that. You can just build them up. Feel free to combine your cream blushes. You're gonna come up with such nice, unique shades. Yeah, I think today we're just gonna tackle maybe the cream blushes because I just have so many. I have to bring these two ones that this were in Shop My Stash, and I need to show you guys all my Patrick Ta blushes, which there's cream in them. And yeah, we have more which they were on my desk. So I have the Co Beauty one. This I got from my daughter for Mother's Day. This is a nice, beautiful shade. Very, they're trying to dupe, obviously, Rare Beauty, but I don't have any of the shades in Rare Beauty, so it's nice that my daughter picked it up for me. And that's in the shade, This is the Lip and Cheek Matte Souffle with a buildable color in the shade Bubbly. And then I have my Dior Forever Glow Maximizer. I don't use this as a highlighter. I use this as a blush because I think it's just perfect for a blush. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. Let's move on to the Rare Beauty ones since we talked about their dupe, and this is in the shade Bliss. Beautiful, very soft, wearable formula. I mean, this is very super pigmented, so this will last you a long time. This is in the shade Joy. This, as they get more deeper, a little bit goes a long way. So pretty. And then this is in the shade Virtue, which is their new shade that they came out with, and I think this is one of my favorite shades from the ones that I have so far, because it feels like it's very nice and bronzy, and I love a bronzy type of blush. And here are the 3 shades by Rare Beauty. So pretty. Let's move on to beautiful. Okay, let's finish Makeup by Mario because we have 3. So I have the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veils. This is in Barely Blushing. I'm gonna open them here. Then we have Berry Punch. And then we have Perfect Pink. Okay, so look at this pink. So pretty. So this is very similar to its bronzer formula, which is the Skin Enhancer. So they do look intimidating, but they're not so intimidating once you apply it to the skin. And so that was Perfect Pink. This is Barely Blushing, because you barely blush with the shade. Look how nice and beautiful this is. And this is Berry Punch, because it gives you a nice berry punch. Look at that. Beautiful, perfect for summer. I definitely recommend this shade. And don't be intimidated by the colors because they're not as strong as they look. You can easily blend them into the skin without even needing a mirror or even having to think about it. They're so easy to use. Very, very beginner friendly too. Okay, so let's leave the Patrick Ta till the end. Let's talk about Glossier. Now, I won't be swatching all of this because they are super intense. But my favorite is, I think this one. This is in the shade Dusk. Try put a little bit of a dot. It's just such a nice caramel type of blush. I love the shade so much. That's my favorite one. I also love this one, Puff. It's a very nice, soft pink. You can see just a little bit more messy, but you know what? They're beautiful. I want to own them all. And this is new that I picked up, Storm. So this is more intense. I do love Storm as well. Be careful when it comes out. You see that nice brown? See, that's why I love the shades more. I tend to gravitate towards more. I love pinks too, but I love the more bronzy shades because I think they look really good when you apply them with a nice bronzer. These are, I guess I can swatch them for you, Beam and Dawn. So Beam is just nice peach, and then Dawn is more on the orange side, but again, they blend so beautiful. Look at that. Very similar to Picante. Let me see here. You can see, very similar to Picante here. Let's blend them so you can see how they look blended. Very soft peach. And same with this one. It's just gonna blend so beautiful. I love those oranges. Look, so unique. Okay, so let's move on to Rare Beauty. I only have one of this Rare Beauty macaroon type of product. This is the Nearly Neutral. Again, very easy to travel with if you just want a cream blush to carry with you. The packaging is very nice and sturdy. It won't break like the Tower 28. And I love the packaging actually. So it feels very soft and silky, Nearly Neutral. Okay, so I have some by M Cosmetics. Now, this M Cosmetics ones, I got them a while ago. I have Peachy Peach. This is from BoxyCharm. The packaging, horrible. Formula, beautiful. can barely get anything, but I'm still getting stuff out. So this is Venetian Rose, which is probably, again, my favorite because it's this type of bronzy blush. And Sunset Sky. So you can see it's very hard to blend. They're more serum formula, so because it's very difficult to grab the product, I don't gravitate towards them as much. But those are the shades I have. I think they're so pretty. This is my favorite. Okay, so let's move on. Oh, before we move on to here, this is what's been sitting on my desk. And I have a couple more cream ones. So let's talk about Say Beauty. This is in the shade Baby. This is such a beautiful blush. However, make sure you store it standing up like I do, like this. Otherwise, the oils in it will leak everywhere. So look how beautiful and soft. I love this type of pink on my cheek. I find that it's not as pinky and intense as other pink blushes. Now, speaking of that, I have my Milk makeup, and this is that jelly blush. This is in the shade Splash. I kept the top just in case because I don't want it to dry. Now, this is a stain, so it's gonna be harder to swatch, but this product is really good to use it with a brush instead of applying it like that directly to the skin. But it's beautiful. And then I have nude sticks again. This is Magenta Magic. It's the one that has the white in the middle. So you can see all these pink blushes. I don't know why I have all of this in my this shop, my stash, on my vanity. But yeah, these are pretty. And what else do we have for cream here? I have this one by Rose Inc. In the shade Foxglove. So pretty too. Again, very similar color that pulls more on the brick side, which I really love, kind of like a bronzy shade. It is beautiful on the skin. It goes very good with all of my bronzers. Yeah, the rest are powders. We're going to talk about powders in a different video. Okay, let's talk about Patrick Ta here. Oh, wait, before we move to Patrick Ta, I forgot I moved this one out. Oops, Kosas. I got this a while ago from my husband, and it comes with a highlighter and this peachy blush. I love the shade too, and it blends so nicely and it lasts so nice on the cheek. So we have, let's open them up. So Just Enough, which is their new one, the nice pink. Oh, she's different. Again, very beautiful, nice browns. She's so LA. So let's swatch this one for now. So this is new in my collection. Okay, so let's swatch this one, the new one, Just Enough. I'm gonna just swatch the creams since we're talking about creams. But look at that, nice baby pink. This is just the swatch that's not coming off from Milk because it's a stain. Then we have, yeah, She's So LA. One of my favorites. You can see how much I use this one because it's more on that bronzy type of part. So it's right there. Very hard to swatch them. Oh, She's Different. And it's more of a plummy one. So pretty. Love them. So let's move on to She's So LA. Oh, this is another very bright pink. It's going to be harder to swatch since I have all the other swatches underneath, but that's a nice bright pink compared to the lighter one which we had here. I love my Patrick Ta one. Then we have She's Wanted. I think this is, yeah, more of a purple, darker purple, but don't be intimidated because it looks really nice. Like with this one, a little bit goes a long way, and it's very similar to this one. Just swatch here by Makeup by Mario. Yeah. So if you have the Makeup by Mario one, you can see it's very similar to the Patrick Ta one. And this is in Berry Punch. And this is She's Wanted. So they're very similar. This is more winey. This is more pink. This is Do We Know Her? More of a peachy. I wanted to have the peachy one as well. It's very, very soft. It's not as intense as it looks. You can build it up. Last one is in She's Blushing. And I love this one as well because it's more of a bronzy one. See, right there. So again, I love this one probably the most. So my favorite are, I mean, I can't really choose favorites, but I love this type of tones. Bronzy tones. So I love that one. I love that one. They're also pretty. That one has more of a bronzy tone with purple. But yeah, here they all are. Yeah, this and this I had in my Shop My Stash, and then this one's can go in here. So yeah, this is how I kind of organize them. Make sure my Tower 28 ones are closed properly. But yeah, this looks pretty. Now, this is all my cream drawer. You can see I have a lot of creams. And then here I have my powder ones and whatever powder I have here as well, which this is on my vanity. So we're going to go to the powder ones in a different video. I also have a new one that I have not shown you guys yet and I didn't open, but I'm going to have a haul and show it to you guys there. But yeah, this is how I like to organize my blushes. This is my whole blush collection. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this blush collection. Let me know what your favorite blushes are and you love using on a daily basis. Mine are probably the Patrick Ta ones. So far, I love them. Anyways, I wish you all a wonderful day and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.